The power of strategic patience. Most people want immediate results. They want success now, respect now, power now. But what Machiavelli taught, what the great players in history have applied time and time again, is that true power does not belong to those who act impulsively, but to those who know how to wait for the perfect moment to move. The world is full of people who rush, who act without thinking, who make decisions without considering the long-term consequences. But those who really control the game know how to wait. They know how to observe. They know how to calculate. Think of a hunter. They don't shoot at the first movement. They observe, measure the distance, wait for their prey to be in the exact position. Only when the moment is right do they strike. This is the game of power. It's not always the one who moves first that wins. It's the one who moves at the right moment. Machiavelli said that fortune favors those who know how to adapt to circumstances. It's not about running in every direction. It's about knowing when to accelerate and when to slow down. Mediocre people act on impulse. Strategists wait for their opportunity. And now I ask you, are you one of those who rush in without thinking, or one of those who waits for their moment to strike with surgical precision? Because in this world, power does not belong to the fastest. It belongs to the smartest, to those who know how to handle perception, information, distance, emotional control, and strategic patience. And if you apply all of this, you will stop being a victim of the game and start being a true player. The world will remain ruthless, but now you will know how to play by its rules. But here comes what truly makes the difference between those who just survive and those who dominate their destiny: the ability to become an anomaly in the system. Because now you know. Now you understand that kindness alone isn't enough, that perception is everything, that emotional control is a tool of power, that strategic patience beats impulsiveness, and that scarcity increases your value. But what good is all of this if you keep acting like everyone else has until now? If you want different results, you must become someone who doesn't conform to the traditional rules. Not in the sense of breaking them without purpose, but in the sense of rewriting the script. The problem with most people is that they think within the limits that have been imposed on them. They follow the same patterns. They react as expected. They move within what is acceptable or expected. But those who truly leave a mark, those who change the game to their advantage, are the ones who dare to be unpredictable, to play with new rules, to do what no one expected. And here's the big secret. The world is designed to devour those who conform. If you do the same as the rest, you will get the same results as the rest. And that means mediocrity. That means being another forgotten name in the endless flow of time. The only way to win is to step out of the mold. Be the one who acts differently, the one who doesn't react as others expect, the one who always has a hidden card, the one who is never completely understood or anticipated. Be the one who, when they speak, people listen because their word is not cheap. When you learn this, something changes within you. You realize that you were never weak. You were simply not playing with the right strategy. You realize that people haven't been ignoring you because you're not worth it, but because you never knew how to project your value. But now you know. And knowing this is dangerous, because the moment you apply it, there's no turning back. The moment you start controlling your presence, your image, managing information as a tool, using silence as a weapon, you will start noticing how the world reacts differently to you. The people who used to ignore you will start paying attention to you. Those who used to underestimate you will begin to wonder what changed in you. Those who used to manipulate you will begin to fear making a move against you. because you are no longer the same. Now you are someone who understands how the game board works. And here comes the most important decision. Are you going to apply this, or are you going to return to ignorance? Because what separates those who thrive from those who fall behind is not knowledge, it's action. You can stay here, with this information floating in your head as an interesting but harmless idea, or you can start implementing it. The choice is yours. But I warn you of something. If you go backward, if you keep acting as you did before, you will do so with the awareness that you're choosing to be invisible. You're choosing to remain ignored. Or you can start changing now. Small movements, small trials. Apply some mystery in your interactions. Control your urge to speak too much. Respond calmly instead of reacting emotionally. Retreat at the right moment. Observe silently instead of rushing in without strategy. Small actions that over time change the perception others have of you. Small actions that when you least expect it, will have transformed you into someone who can no longer be ignored. Because the world doesn't remember those who just existed. It remembers those who knew how to play the game. And now tell me, are you ready to play it? If you've made it this far, I want to know who really understood the message. Leave the phrase, "Power is in the silence," in the comments. And let's see how many of you have understood what it truly means to move with strategy. And if this video made you question something, if it made you see things from a different angle, subscribe, because this is just the beginning. See you in the next video. And remember, don't be another player in the system. Be the one who writes the rules.